is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting. Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
A penne pasta. Oh my god, there goes the stupid meme, right? We had them with the penne pasta, and I thought that the meatballs were decent. Admittedly, not when you slow simmer the meatballs, you know, they were a little fatty, that's true. And it was a little liquidy, but it was tasty. Like, the meat was good and everything, and the pasta was great, you know, but, you know, she was like, ah, too fatty. I'm like, well, that's what happens.
Delicious pennes. Delicious. I only eat penne.
Chad King says, if you use YouTube Premium, do I still get a benefit even though he doesn't see ads? Yes, if you're a subscriber to YouTube Premium, not only do you get all the benefits you get, but if you watch any single YouTuber who has ads enabled, they get paid for ads as if you watch them. Yeah. So basically, you're hugely helping anyone whose content you watch if you have YouTube Premium. It's pretty awesome. It's a great way to pay back to a content creator that you like.
Oh my god, he's drinking wheelchair donations. But I will say this, guys, thanks for being here. It would be great if you could support the stream in some way. Giving it a like. We need 15 likes to hit our 100 likes goal for the stream. There's almost 400 of you here. I'm pretty sure we hit 100 likes tonight. But outside of that, any support would be appreciated. Right now, I've gotten one tip in a whole hour, and that's it. I begged. Literally nothing else. No super chats, no memberships, no other tips, one singular tip. It'd be great if you could support tonight's stream. You've been asking me non-stop for variety. So I'm giving you variety. I'm giving you what you want tonight. It would be great if you could support that, okay? All right, I'll be right back, and we'll continue. Again, got about an hour left on the stream. Please support the stream. You guys have been asking me nonstop for more variety content. When I announced I was playing this tonight, people seemed to rejoice that I was playing it, so please support it, okay? All right. Phil is doing e-begging and monstrously trying to milk his fans for every dollar possible. Cool.
Now, by the way, I just want to say this, and again, don't take offense, but if anyone contributed tonight and it didn't, and I'm not shouting it out or whatever, let me know. You know, it's insanely rare that I would have been streaming for 90 minutes and got one contribution. That never happens. So I don't know if it's just chance and a bad night, or if it's that people are having issues, but no one said a word to me. So I'm going to assume that everything is working, right? That everything's fine, but let me know if something's going wrong, because remember, this has happened before, and then all of a sudden someone will be like, well, why, you're not doing any shout-outs tonight or something? And I was like, well, what are you talking about, right? And I was like, I don't know. And then I looked and I refreshed, and then there was all these contributions. I was like, why didn't you send me any information? Why didn't you send me any notifications? So let me know if that's happening, but, you know, if that's the case, and there's nothing, then it's fine. I'm just saying, you know, I wanted to be sure that I'm not missing anything and people are getting upset, alright?
Oh my god, he's drinking piss.
I really have no clue. It sounded like the creature was behind me. I couldn't run because there were rats, so I jumped over the tripwire, I jumped over the rats, and I just instantly died. So I'm actually lost as to what happened right there.
So far it's alright, I would say. You know? We had a great attendance, although it's weird because I don't feel like a lot of people were talking tonight in the chat, but we had absolutely great attendance. Now I will whine and complain about it for the rest of the stream.
Thanks for everyone who was here. For the very few people who supported, I think there were 2 tips, maybe 3, 1 membership, and 2 super chats all night. Thank you. Now, I'm not gonna lie or sugarcoat it. Alright? This was the least supported stream I've done all year. I'm pretty sure. I don't think there's been a single stream where it's been this least supported, especially for the attendance. You know? Now, I don't know why that is. I don't know if it's the game, because people had told me they wanted something different. They wanted variety. They wanted, when I announced I was going to play this, some people were ecstatic. They were like, oh, you're going to do a horror game? This is cool, and we like Amnesia, right? So I have absolutely no idea. I was getting more support on the Zelda streams. I was getting more support on the Diablo streams. I got way more support on my Final Fantasy, and certainly the Street Fighter streams. I don't know what happened at this particular game. For some reason, it was the slowest night ever. I really have no clue. I'm not going to sit here and complain and whine about it all night. I'm just making a factual observation. That was the case. And, you know, you guys, when you're asking for variety, you're asking me to do something. This was a game that I had initially skipped last month. And people kept asking me, when are you going to play it? When are you going to play it? Well, I played it. Where were you? Right? Where were you when I finally got to the game that you've been asking for the month? You know, overall, it's exactly what I expected it to be. I don't know what people were expecting from Amnesia. I mean, it's the same formula every game. It really is. With a different plot. But I don't know what else to say, you know? Like, I'm not, again, you notice I didn't talk about it all night? I wasn't going to. I'm not going to sit here and complain constantly about it, because I know it's annoying to the viewer, and that's not what you're here for. But at the same time, you know, if people really wanted this, and asked for it, and said, you're dying for me to do something different, where was the support? Because that question is, maybe it's a vocal minority. Maybe, if I did play Street Fighter tonight, we would have done way better, you know? And I don't know. I honestly don't know. I don't know what to say about that. I would hope that if people really want variety, that they're going to support the variety.
Give me your money.
That it's not that it's just people screaming, and then it's actually not true. It's a vocal minority that's just screaming about anything. You know what I'm saying? I just hate to say it, I get the feeling that is the case a lot of the time, where you get people who are complaining. Like, all of June there was complaints about it's just RPGs and Street Fighter. So now I'm doing the first thing that's different. So what happened? Right? But, again, we'll see what happens. I'm playing it again on Monday night, yes, because tomorrow night I'm going to do a community night in Street Fighter.
Then I guess what we'll do is Monday night we'll do this again. And I'm going to be honest with you, I hope that it goes better than that. You know, if we're going to have 400 people on the stream or whatever, I would hope that more than like 3 people are going to think of contributing to the stream because people asked for this game. The thing is, there's tons of other things I could be doing. We could do more Street Fighter. We could go back to Elden Ring, which people asked for a while. There's other releases that have come out. We can look at other Game Pass releases. We don't have to play this. I played it because you guys asked for it for a month and said that you wanted it. So I would hope that that's going to be the case, and it wasn't just a bunch of, you know, people asking for it who actually it was not the case. I don't know. All right? Come on. Support the stream. Give me a tip.
First of all, we had way too many people for this game. And what I mean by that is you can tell when you have legit viewers and you have people coming in from hater streams. So, as I'm playing the game, I notice the attendance is going up, and we go from 300 to over 400 viewers, and I'm like, wait a minute. This is not, you know, this is a game that's a month old. It's not a super hyped game. Why do we have this many? And then, of course, what ends up happening, and I didn't talk much about this on the stream because I didn't want to derail it, is that we had a bunch of trolls coming in, being stupid shitheads, doing tips and stuff that were very disgusting and insulting and stuff, and I just ignored it. I didn't talk about it on stream, but you can tell when morons are coming in from a restreamer. So someone out there must have been restreaming, and they sent their goons over. So here's the stream, it's just 400 or 500 people watching, yet in the chat, you're noticing you're not seeing that, right? You're not. I would say the chat was 50% fans, 50% newcomer, hater, troll, idiot sitting there. And, you know, thanks to those who were there to legitimately enjoy the game. And, you know, in general, it's a little bit tougher to focus on a game when you have that going on. Just being honest, the troll element, you know, you gotta try to control the stream. At one point, I was moderating myself, and then finally a moderator came in to help, which was really nice. Thank you to that moderator, you know who you are. You know, it is what it is. It's par for the course around here. But, here's what I observed, okay? In general, it doesn't seem like there's much interest in this game. I'm gonna be honest with all of you, alright? This was a troll element tonight. The reason that we had those viewers was because there were trolls coming in to see if someone would support this game. Which did not happen, alright? Here's what happened. I got 2 super chats, and it took all night for that, by the way. I got 1 new member, and I got 2 tips. Lowest, I'm not kidding, lowest support night this year, up to now. Literally the lowest amount of support I got in 2023 for any stream.
What the fuck is going on?
Now, could it have just been a night of bad luck? Yeah, it might have been. But what I'm getting the vibe is that there's people who like me as a variety streamer. However, this doesn't necessarily mean that the content that I'm putting out, because it's samey content, like a lot of Street Fighter 6, that is bad. What it means is that you get people who essentially don't have anything to talk about, so they get bored, and now they want me to change it up so now they can complain. So, for example, if I'm playing Street Fighter 6, generally, support's decent. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's decent. Usually the gameplay's good, the streams have a good vibe to them, and Street Fighter 6 is good. Do I rage? Of course. That's par for the course. But what's happened is, in the last month and a half that I played Street Fighter 6 a lot, the trolls don't have anything to do anymore. Because what are they going to talk about? Street Fighter 6 all day? Even they get bored because they're idiots. They don't even understand competitive fighting games, so they have nothing to say. So literally, they sit around with their thumb up their butt every time I'm playing Street Fighter 6 with nothing to do. So they have been actually trying to get me to play other games, because they want me to play another game that then they can have a night like tonight, where it's a horror game. Oh, let's disrupt his stream. Let's get trolls in the chat. Let's get troll tips going his way so that he'll be distracted, right? So he can't enjoy the game. And then at the end of the night, let's actually say, oh, look, he had a horrible night with no support, right? This is literally exactly what they've been wanting all along. By the way, I'm not saying that everyone who wanted to see me play Amnesia the Bunker is a troll. I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is you can tell the vibe from a certain kind of stream. So I went from, oh, this is cool, there's hype for a horror game tonight, to, wow, literally the hype was fake all along. Yeah, there's some people who wanted it, but actually, more than half the viewing audience tonight is a bunch of trolls who are just sitting around to not support but be insulting jerks, right?
The troll fucked my ass!
And I feel like there's little to no real demand for this game. I'm just being honest. You could disagree with me, and I would love to hear your feedback on the subject, if you were there live or not. You know, isn't it interesting that even though attendance was up, the chat was quite silent. There was a lot of trolling in the chat that moderators had to take care of. I was getting troll tips all night, and it was the lowest support night of 2026, or excuse me, 2023, the whole year, the slowest night of the year. Don't you think if there were over 400 legitimate viewers, that maybe a few of them would have wanted to support this playthrough that they've been asking for so much recently? And now I get it, you know, this is exactly what it is. These idiots wanted me to play this game because they can't do anything when I play Street Fighter, because that gets supported and there's good gameplay and they can't say shit. So they want me to play something different, so now they can act like, oh, look at this, you know. Well, I'll be honest, I think what's happened is there really isn't much demand for the bunker, just being honest here. Not to say that I don't like the game, I thought I liked it fine. But I think that there really was no demand for it, or very little demand for it. It was basically trolls pissed off, they wanted something to make fun of, or a different kind of stream that they could take advantage of. Yeah, like, I actually, now I'm starting to believe that it was bullshit all along. That yes, there was a few people who wanted horror, but it wasn't the majority of my viewers. That if I had done another Street Fighter night tonight, or maybe, here's the other thing, and this is what I was saying to people at the end of my stream tonight. This game didn't need to be played. There's many things we could do. We could have gone back to Elden Ring. Elden Ring was doing very well when I was doing my Return to Elden Ring playthrough. Their attendance and the support was good on those streams, and that's been on hold for 2 months. We could go back to Elden Ring, right? Or, there's other things out there. There's other Game Pass games. There's retro games we could be playing right now. Throwback stuff.
Oh my god, he's drinking sperm?
We're not limited, so limited in games to be played, that we have to play Amnesia the Bunker right now. You know what I'm saying? So, sadly, yeah, I hate to say it, I do feel like I kind of got duped. I feel like I was listening to mostly the wrong people. Although, again, I know there are legit fans who were looking for this. Some of them were here tonight. Thanks to anyone who was here tonight. It was a positive influence and or did support the stream of, I'm not even kidding, 5 people who did. There were 5 people who contributed tonight. But outside of that, I know for a fact it was a bunch of bullshit. These people trying to derail stuff and get it to the point where they can make fun of it again. And they, you know, they feel like they succeeded tonight, which is funny because I didn't read any troll messages from these idiots. I just ignored them. But yeah, you know, it's disheartening when I felt like there was going to be momentum, there was going to be hype for this. People were excited, and I played it. I'm like, where is everyone? Half of my audience is trolls, and it's the slowest supported stream of the year. Like, what is going on here, right? So, here's the deal. I've actually heard the bunker's short. I've heard it's about a 6 to 8 hour game, tops. Like, even if you suck at it and you die a ton, it's still around 6 to 8 hours. So, I don't know. What I would like is feedback. Here's what I would like you to do. If you could leave comments on the Amnesia videos or on this video, and I'll talk to people about it tomorrow on the podcast as well. Is this a game we want to continue with? Or is it a one and done where you know what it is? Okay, it's the same as the other Amnesias. Meh, go and do something else that's more interesting. I want to play what people find interesting. When I have a night that's more than half trolls and the slowest supported stream of the year, that's your way of telling me you didn't find it very interesting. Okay? So, let me know what else you would want then. And I'm open to listening to your feedback. If you want me to not play this again and do something different on Monday night, I will do that. Alright, but I need that feedback to know exactly what it is you guys want, because I do feel like I've kind of been duped right now. Alright, so please give me your feedback, let me know. And then Monday night is up in the air, because it was going to be Amnesia the Bunker, but at this point I really need your feedback on if you wanted it or not. I don't see the point in continuing a game that actually my audience didn't care for, that it was just these idiot trolls, and just so they can make an example, oh look, no one's supporting it, well, fuck off. You know, I don't want to waste time with that then. Let's do something people want to see, alright?
Why am I toxic? More toxic, more toxic. There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me. It's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Feel less. indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. It's the guy who just doesn't get reality.